As a result, we're getting nerdy, Heather. We have to. You know, I'm the kind of person, you never want me to tell you a story because I got to give you the backstory, I got to give you the cast of characters, I got to go all the way back in time just to get you caught up. It's sometimes a process. So let's see if I can do this in 4 minutes and not belabor the point. So precipitation types, it's all dependent on temperature. And this is why what's happening this evening into the overnight is so critical, because different layers of the atmosphere have different temperatures. Right now, the temperature above the surface, 5,000 feet up, is above freezing, close to 40 degrees. But at the surface, like right now where you're standing, it is in the upper 20s to right around 30. So what falls will be rain, and then once it hits that sub-freezing surface, raindrops super cool. And that's a process of essentially turning almost instantly that liquid to ice. But if that warm air is more shallow, what will fall is initially snowflakes, melts into rain, refreezes into a little ice pellet, and then falls to the ground. That's what we would call sleet, and we're seeing some of that on radar right now. And of course, if it's cold from top to bottom, you're looking at snow. If it's warm from top to bottom, rain. That's just a brief explanation of kind of what we're looking at here. And it's important to know because you're just seeing a lot of colors on radar, and the question obviously is, what are we looking at? Well, this is sleet that's moving essentially south of Logansport toward Marion, Grant County. And that is because, again, that warm layer is quite shallow right now. We expect that to grow and to increase, meaning less chance for ice pellets over the next couple of hours and more chance of rain that supercools on contact. And that's what's happening from central Illinois to Indiana, southern Ohio. It's already kind of an icy situation there. But again, it's a little colder farther north, thus promoting a few snowflakes and sleet right now. So don't be surprised if you see a few ice pellets over the next hour or two, especially south and west of Fort Wayne. The unfortunate reality is it doesn't appear it's going to stay that way. We would much prefer sleet over freezing rain, but it is looking more and more likely that we will see several, at least hours, of light to maybe potentially moderate freezing rain. Here we are with Future Track. What is modeled here on Future Track looks like a mix. What we can confidently say is that some of this is probably going to be a little bit of sleet too, with a little light freezing rain at times. We don't really expect the majority of the steady precipitation to start until about 9-10 p.m. And even then, we're still talking south and west of Fort Wayne initially. Auburn, Angola, even portions of Paulding County, still not seeing much at about 10 p.m. However, through the night, we're expecting this precipitation to move north and eastward, so everyone's going to see it. And it will be steady for a couple of hours before turning more scattered in nature from about 1 to 4 a.m. And that could mean some freezing drizzle, freezing mist. The concern right now is that the mist continues beyond 4 a.m., which would just keep things pretty icy and treacherous into 5, 6, 7 a.m. So that's why we've got team coverage really around the clock. We have a live weather blog on the website right now, by the way, that I just updated. We'll keep updating it through the night. We have Liz coming in here overnight into the morning. We've got Caleb late morning tomorrow morning. So every hour of the day, we've got someone kind of watching this. So we'll keep you updated, but it is looking like this may extend potentially beyond 7 a.m. So we got to kind of watch to see how the drizzle plays out. Future ice accumulation, about 1/10 of an inch of ice north and west of Fort Wayne, south and east, better chance of getting 1/10, maybe 0.15, close to maybe 2/10 of an inch of ice, still under the ice storm threshold. So we're not looking at a significant icing event. Nonetheless, you don't need significant numbers for some treacherous problems. I still expect some delays, maybe cancellations Thursday morning, depending on how bad it gets. Now, we're also giving you the first alert mid to late day Saturday. We've got another complex scenario here where we could see kind of a narrow window of a little bit of snow, sleet, snow, freezing rain, and freezing rain, depending on the track of this storm system. Regardless, it looks slippery. But which one of these weather precipitation types we see will depend on the exact track. So that's, I'd say, from 1 to 9 p.m. Saturday, a time to watch for some slick conditions. Sunday, mostly cloudy, 32, 33, partly sunny on Monday. And then temperatures will still be right around 30 degrees by the middle of next week. So not overly cold, but we could still see a few snow showers toward the middle of next week.
All right. Thank you, Matt. You're a great storyteller,
Oh,
by the way.
thank you.